Hi, my name's Kendall. Welcome to the Mystic Soul Coach channel. And today we are going to go through all the zodiac signs and see what's going on in your love life for the rest of the month of March. And we're going to start with Aries first. Let's see what's going on with you, Aries. All right, this is the card that came up for you, Aries. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. So if you're single, definitely spend some time for yourself and focus on your goals and see what you want in a relationship before diving into one. And if you're in a relationship, maybe express some things to your partner about some things that you have not expressed, about needing maybe space perhaps, or something that's just unknown and needs to be talked about, and maybe perhaps need to take a break from the relationship to figure out what they want. Who knows? It just takes lots of communication. Now let's see what the outcome card is if you listen to the guidance there. This will help with the guidance as well. All right, patience, perfect. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So remember to practice patience while you're trying to figure out what your needs and wants and values are within your relationships before seeking a relationship or before really diving deeper into your current relationship that you're in. And communicate those things with your partner. Okay, Taurus, let's see what is coming for you this week or in the rest of the month of March for your love life, if you're single or in a relationship. Oops. Okay. Making sure I got all the cards that just dropped here. Okay, so the first card that came up to fill out, the first one is you're being too passive. Take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited is the first card. And the second one that came up is getting hurt. All love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. So Taurus, if you're single or in a relationship, these are the areas that you should probably be focusing on. Try not to be too passive, but I understand there's balance that, you want to give and take within a relationship, or when you're talking just to someone in general and you're still feeling them out. Totally makes sense. But don't let fears hold you back from proceeding and getting to know someone better. Even if you're in a relationship, the same thing applies. There's never ending growth in relationships for sure. So let's see what extra card I can pull for you guys to give you a little bit of inspiration and motivation and maybe a more clear message that you're seeking personally that I haven't answered in the previous cards. Maybe this will help clear that as well. Let's see. All right. Friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. So remember, friendship comes first. If you're single or in a relationship, friendship is key. If you don't have the basis of a friendship, then the relationship is not going to expand too much on a romantic level. So keep that in mind too. Good luck, Taurus. Okay, Gemini, let's see what is in store for your love life for the rest of the month of March. Alrighty, so if you're single or in a relationship, the theme is playing games. Someone's playing games. Either you're playing games or the other person is playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. So if it's you, keep that in mind, that you don't have to play games, and playing games is not the best way to even move forward. So let's see what extra card says to add to that to help you out. Alrighty, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Okay, that's pretty clear right there. Stop playing the games. It's not going to get you to new levels, so make sure you work on that. And hopefully, once you learn that, things will go a little smooth sailing for you. Okay, Cancers, let's see what's going on in your love life for the rest of the month of March. And what is blocking you if you're single, or if you're in a relationship? What's blocking the connection? First card, too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Cancers. I know you love to love, but you have to let your partner breathe. You cannot smother them. They need space so they can grow, and so you can grow, and the relationship can then flourish. Otherwise, it crushes the relationship when you give too much love. And so if your partner's lately wanting some space, it's a sign to give them a little bit more space. And if you're single, try not to be too love bombing if like you have a crush, and balance is key. Give and take, making sure it's reciprocated on the other side too. Because I'm sure if you take a step back and look, that you're actually giving way more than your partner's giving probably too, and that's not fair to you either, so keep that in mind. Let's see what extra insights can come with that. All right, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So, Cancers, I think what the thing is here is you're focusing way too much on the wrong areas. You're focusing way more on love than your spiritual calling. And what you need to do is find balance. Take a step back a little bit from giving so much love, and give yourself some love, and see where that higher level takes you once you do that. Good luck, Cancers. Hi, Leo. Let's see what your love life is going to look like for the rest of March, and what blocks you might be having if you're single, or if you're in a relationship. Let's see what it say. Alrighty, Leo, not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. Okay, Leo, so if you're single, this might be your area of issues. Either you're looking for people that are not compatible with you, or it's just not compatible in general right now for you when you're looking out in the dating game. Maybe you're trying to make something work if you're in a relationship and you're not compatible, or you're just not in the moment and you need to find what areas you guys are, you know, bond about. Like if you like to go on hikes together, or go take walks in the park, or, you know, go out to dinner every Friday evening, or whatever your special little date night thing is. Maybe more of that is needed. I don't know. You'll have to communicate that with your partner to see where the lack of compatibility is. And if it's something that can be worked upon and compromised, great. If not, then it might be time to end the relationship and go look for something more compatible. You have to do the discernment on your own, and I can't tell you what to do with that. But there's a lack of compatibility in the relationship if you're in one, or if you're single. You're just not looking at the right people. They're just not compatible for you, or vice versa, and that's okay. You haven't found your special someone yet, and that's all right. Let's see what these other cards have to say to maybe help add to that message. All right, what could be beneficial? A little extra inside scoop there. Ooh, okay. Miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracles of happiness. Alrighty. Well, let's see what else came up. Maybe I'll give some more answers for you. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So maybe these are the things that you can look at that'll help you with understanding more about the lack of compatibility between you and other people right now. Maybe y'all are on the same paths as this, as, you know, the higher calling, it says. And maybe once that happens, the next card that fell out answers that. Maybe love will come. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So make sure that you are not looking for others that are struggling with their self-worth. If you're working on yours, if they're not working on theirs, then that would definitely mean you're not compatible at this time. Both people have to be working together and individually on the same paths. So if you're in a relationship, make sure you're communicating these things with your partner and everybody's on the same page as well. And best of luck to you, Leos. Hi, Virgos. Let's see what your love life is like for the rest of the month of March, and maybe what blocks you might be having if you're single or having some blocks and problems in your relationship. Maybe the cards will give some answers. Alright, Virgo, you are getting mixed signals. You don't let others know you're interested, so flirt and be approachable is the suggestion here on the card. And so this could be happening on the other side as well. Like maybe the person that you're interested in or the person you're in the relationship with is giving you mixed signals and you need clarity. So let's see what the other cards have to say here for that. Maybe that'll bring some clarity for you. But if you're the one giving mixed signals, remember you have to do the work too. So yes, it goes both ways. All right. and fell out. Alright, so what fell out was good luck. Well, that's a good thing. You're bright. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Okay, so maybe that'll give you a little bit of a push to maybe try to flirt a little bit more if you haven't been flirting, or, you know, open up, be approachable. If you're closed off, people will sense that and they'll be like, okay, well, just let the person be until they come back, you know. It can cause mixed signals, hence the card, mixed signals. So remember, you're a bright energy of light. If you have any fears, let go of fears that might be holding you back. Maybe that's what's causing the mixed signals, if you're the one that's doing it. Or it's the other person. Maybe they're in fear, or who knows? We can't really fully say. There's so many different, you know, scenarios for that for another person. We're not living their lives, so we don't know. We have to, you know, communicate and ask questions and maybe see if we can get some answers for that. But we also have to look within ourselves to see what we could do differently to maybe change that as well. Maybe both are giving mixed signals and creating some confusion there. But overall, with the good luck card, if you bless the world with color and good luck yourself, good luck will come to you as well. So hopefully that will inspire you and motivate you to open up a little bit more. Best of luck to you too, Virgo. Hi, Libra. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, for your relationships, or if you're single, and see what kind of blocks you guys might be having, or challenges. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. So if you're single and you're looking and you feel like they might not be your type, maybe they are. Maybe you need to get to know them a little bit more. Maybe. Or straight up, maybe they're just not your type. So if you're in a relationship, are you guys not clicking right now? Are you guys having date nights? Are you doing the best that you can to fulfill the relationship? On both parts, of course. You know, both partners have to do that for it to be equally fair and to build and grow the relationship too. So let's see what cards we have that can add to that, to give more clarity, more specifics, and more helpful advice on how to approach. And the two cards that came up, the first one is the Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So if you haven't been practicing meditation, maybe meditate a little bit and even journal. And this can open things up for you. And nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So if you're having conflicts and you feel like they're not my type because we're having conflicting interests, maybe there's a lack of compromise in the area on one person or both parts. You know, celebrate what you have had fulfilled in a relationship. Maybe you need to look at that. Maybe you forgot about, you know, what the love brought originally. And if you're single, focus on you right now. If you're lacking any confidence, definitely find ways of boosting your self-worth, self-esteem, and self-confidence. And maybe you will attract more of the type of people you're looking for. Perhaps, if it resonates with you, please, by all means, take what is relative. Alrighty, best of luck to you, Libra. Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what your love life's going to be like for the rest of the month, March. Let's see if you have any blocks going on, if you're single, what they may be, or if you're struggling in your relationships, what is blocking pure fulfillment in your current relationship, or if you're single. Ooh, let's see what came out. We have 2. Okay, this makes sense. The 2 that came up together was boundaries and love sucks. Okay, so let's start with the first card of boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. And I bet you anything, boundaries are being crossed, which is triggering old past feelings of how love sucks. Love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. And when you're healing, boundaries is a must. You got to set boundaries. You have to have time for you. Yeah, you can't always be the yes man or woman. You sometimes have to say no, and that's okay. So if you're in the dating world, definitely remember this. And if you're in a relationship, if this has been a struggle for the relationship itself, it's time to establish boundaries and work on these areas. And if it's coming from both partners need to be on the same page. So maybe communicate that with your partner as well. And let's see what else we can add to that for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Okay, we're going to go back to these 2 cards really quick. Maybe you have too high of boundaries set, and you need to lower some of these walls. If they're too tight, too many boundaries sometimes actually do the opposite effect that we want. I know we fear that pain of losing love or getting hurt in love, but we got to remember we have to have healthy set boundaries. And yeah, you got to be open to receive as well. You can't have too many boundaries up to where you're not even receiving. That might be the issue that's happening in your relationship. And if you're single and dating or looking, that might be the basis of that too. Best of luck to you, Scorpios. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what is in store for your love life for the rest of the month of March. Let's see if there's any blocks that you're having if you're single. And let's see if there's any challenges in the relationship or blocks in the relationship that's happening, keeping you from feeling fulfilled or the most fulfilled that you can be. Even if you have a good, decent relationship, there's always something to better, I'm sure. In this fast-paced world that we have to make sure we have time for the relationship. All right, Sag. First card, Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. So if you're single and you have been dating someone and you have felt like you don't like something all of a sudden about them, and it might be just something so minor, maybe it's okay to just overlook that and keep seeing how it unfolds, because it might not be a concern of yours that you might be worried about. It might be just an old fear popping up too. And we have to remember not to be judgmental of others as well, because we tend to be, as humans, be very judgmental. So maybe you're being a little extra judgmental right now. Maybe it's pushing people away too, so be mindful of that. And if you're in a relationship, maybe there's a lot of judgment within the relationship that's happening. And, if you're being too judgmental, you have to work on being open-minded for the other person and put yourself in their shoes, and vice versa. And communicate these things. If you feel like you're being judged by your partner, you have to communicate that with them as well. Let's see what extra card I can pull for you to give you a little bit more inspiration and guidance for your situation. Alrighty. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Being too judgmental is more of a trap, and the relationship can't grow if you're in a relationship. And if you're single, it's going to be very hard to establish that connection with someone if there's too much judgment. Use more wisdom, less judgment. Sometimes we feel like we need to judge someone, and we're not being open to just allowing it to unfold naturally, to see that, hey, it's okay than what I thought, maybe, so don't let judgment hold you back from love, is my best advice to you, Sagittarius. Best of luck. Capricorn, let's see what their love life is like for the rest of March. Well, that was fast. Sometimes they fly out, sometimes they do not. Alrighty, settling. Capricorn, don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. I know that's easier said than done. If you're single, don't pick someone just because they're interested in you. Even if you're like, well, they're okay, I don't mind hanging out with them, but I guess since they like me, why not? No, don't do that. You will regret that in the long run. If you're in a relationship, maybe you're settling too much in the relationship. Maybe you need to establish some boundaries. Maybe you need to share some expectations and express, your little heart's desires to your partner and let them know how you feel. And if they don't make the changes that your heart desires, then maybe it's a time to move forward, because you're settling, and we're not here to settle. Life is too short. I know that was a little harsh, but we have inspiration and motivation card coming up, and one's already fallen out. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle and pull two. Okay, pick up that card that fell. Alrighty, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have the brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey, Capricorn. there's no time for this. There's no time for settling when you have, where you're going through a transformation. You don't settle during transformations. Sometimes it's a little lonely during transformations, and that's okay too. But just know that anytime there's transformation, there's usually a good outcome. And again, like I said, I was going to pull another card for you guys. Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. All right, Capricorn. You're going to have to focus on independence. It actually comes easy for Capricorns. However, I know that we want to be in a relationship and we want that romance, but right now you've been settling too much. You're going through a transformation, and the best advice is to be independent while you're going through that transformation and rebirth. Best of luck to you, Capricorn. Hi, Aquarius. Let's see how and what your love life will look like the rest of the month of March. If you're single, let's see how dating life is going for you and how it will be, and things you might need to work on, some blocks that you might have, or the current energetic blocks that in general people go through. Let's see. And if you're in a relationship, the same thing applies. Okay. Hard to get. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. So if you're dating someone, have an open mind. In your mind, do a clean slate from whatever you've gathered at this time and try from a new space. And be open. Don't keep playing the game of hard to get, because that actually pushes people away. They think you're not interested. So keep that in mind. And if you're in a relationship, then that same energy is going either from you or your partner, like maybe even back and forth. Like, y'all aren't communicating about something. That's probably why that's happening. So make sure you're communicating with your partner. All right. What's some inspiration that we can add to the message for Aquarius? Prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. Quit playing hard to get. If you continue that path, you're not going to have the prosperity, because there's not going to be any success in playing the hard to get game anymore. I think that worked better in high school days, to be honest. But I know as adults, we try everything we can think of on the spur of the moment to fix a problem or prevent a problem, and, you know, work on boundaries, setting boundaries, better boundaries. And I just had this feeling to continue and to pull another card for you guys, and got supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. It's got a picture of a dragon. So I can definitely see that energy within you by playing the hard to get game. But that energy of the dragon is not going to work. I don't see dragons playing the hard to get game. They just go after. So maybe that's what you're supposed to do as well, is go after that person if you're single. Yeah. I hope that message serves you well, Aquarius, and best of luck to you. Hi, Pisces. Let's see how your love life's going to be for the rest of March. If you're single and dating, or if you're in a relationship, this message applies to all of you. Oops. I'm not having a good shuffling day today, guys. That's okay. It happens. No one's perfect. Okay, Pisces. What blocks are you guys currently having? Ooh. Card flew out. Everyone leaves. Choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. I know you fear that everybody leaves. And that holds you back in a relationship from opening up to your fullest capability of expressing your love, because you're like, well, what's the point? They're just gonna leave. And it's like, that's not always true. It's not always true. Sometimes people are in our lives only for a season. That is true. We have to accept that. We have to be aware that that is true. We have to, have acceptance to let go sometimes. But if we focus constantly on the fact that everybody's leaving, then it's exactly the energy you're putting into that relationship to push them away subconsciously. And then, yeah, they're going to leave if you continue down that path, if you're in a relationship especially, because that will push the other person away. If you're dating or single, or if you're just single and you're not looking for anything at all because everyone leaves, you're limiting yourself from an opportunity of a great love. And even if it's just temporary, you're still missing out because of that fear. And we can learn a lot through those temporary situations. So we have to be open-minded, and that we're always surrounded by people no matter what. So not technically, this is like an exaggerative statement, like not everybody technically leaves, because when one door closes, another door opens. So if a person leaves, a new person comes in. So you're not alone, Pisces. Keep that in mind. And let's see what else we can add to that for inspiration, motivations. Some good vibes here for Pisces. Let's see. Pisces, abundance. Sacred buffalo. Cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Go back to your roots, Pisces. I know you resonate with this card. I have that feeling. Spiritually, you understand that this is not always true. And if this is true on occasions, it's because that's how it goes. But there is abundance, Pisces, no matter what. It's there. It's yours to be had. Let's see if I can pull another card for you guys. I feel pulled to do that. Inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. I love this. It's like confirmation of what I said. Don't worry. You are blessed. Loyal friends are always with you, no matter what. Best of luck, Pisces.